Okay, somebody link this. Let me take a look at it. Joey Swoll is the guy who's gotten a huge amount of attention recently, criticizing the way some women have acted for the behavior of some guys in the background of their workout recordings in the gym. And I have noticed a pattern with the Joey Swoll videos that almost all of the videos that he's doing, at least the ones that I've seen, the ones that have gotten popular, is like, why is this woman being so mean to the men? Even in times where the woman is in the wrong and the guy is in the right, it's like, if you hyperfixate on that, you kind of create a narrative. This pathetic little garden gnome quite literally built his entire following off of Oh, wait, this is one of the psychopath, like, pro-Russian people who freaked out over my take that you should be good to men. This person is insane. Oh, yeah, okay. Insane radfem? Yeah. Like, just hates men. Well, we'll see if there's, like, look at their bio, lol. I can't read French, sorry. Literally the same scenario, but he seems more understanding here. What is this?
I think this video brings up a great conversation to have, a discussion about who's right, who's wrong. Now, first and foremost, you always should be respectful of other people and other people's feelings when you are filming at the gym.
Wait, what? What?
You turn that off, man. I don't see you, man. Turn that off. I think you turn the camera off. I don't want to be in your video. I don't want to be in your video. You're not in my video. I don't go over there and buy your video. It's cool. Stay over there. You're not even allowed at this place, man. Okay.
I think this video brings up a great conversation to have, a discussion about who's right.
Why did he say you don't even belong in here? What does that mean? Is that like a race? Okay, so my instant assumption is that he's being racist because, like, it happens a lot. Was there another thing? Like, he's not...
Who's right, who's wrong? Now, first...
He's talking about the filming, but would he really say you're not even allowed in this place? Did he say not allowed to in this place?
You're not even allowed at this place, man. Okay.
I can't tell which one he's saying.
Always should be respectful of other people and other people's feelings when you are filming at the gym. This is a huge fear that so many have of being filmed, of being in the background of somebody's video, and it keeps a lot of people from even going to the gym.
I don't think you should film in a gym. Okay, but, like, what's the difference here?
A lot of people were tagging me on this video yesterday. I made a response to it, but when I went to post it, she had taken the video down, which shows me that she listened to her followers that were defending that man, and she wanted to do better. But then today I got tagged on it again. She reposted it, put it back on her page. So here's my thoughts. First off, this is not harassment. Sure, he could have been a little bit nicer, but this man is not harassing you. And this doesn't make him a Karen. You know what this makes him? The other 99.9% of people that are in the gym that don't film their workouts and aren't influencers.
Don't be this guy. He could have brought it to my attention without harassing me and being rude. Hashtag viral. Who puts hashtag viral on their mid fucking workout react? But this video right here also says male Karen.
Different on the gym floor than filming in, let's say, a private bathroom or locker room where it is absolutely forbidden. But this young man, Cornell, when he signed up at this gym as a content creator, he asked, first question, am I allowed to film? Which they told him, yes. So he has permission to film. And I guarantee you that if there was somebody in the background or somebody walked up and said, hey, I'm going to be working out in the background of your video, I don't feel comfortable, would you mind not filming? He would have absolutely said yes. But instead, this man walked.
Okay, yeah, no, there's a huge difference in these videos. In both of these videos, you have a person just... Yeah, there's a huge difference in these videos for sure. Like, tonal 100%, yeah. Where the woman is much more in the wrong. Even though both of them say male Karen. This one says guy version of Karen. This one says male Karen. But the tone is totally different. Yeah. Pretty big difference, I think. These are just like random like things. Yeah, I don't know. This person right here is insane, so I feel like they're probably not like mentally capable of making a good argument. I think you can make a pretty good argument against some of this, though. The weird thing to me is, like, this guy is supposed to be all about gym positivity, which I think is a good thing to promote because gyms are good. You know, working out is good, health is good, strength is good. But for some weird reason, like, can we at least acknowledge the fact that there's a hugely disproportionate bias towards, wow, attractive woman is being inappropriate in a gym. Like the videos posted by a hot lady with yoga pants on, and then it's like, look at her behavior. It is inappropriate. And overwhelmingly, the bad behavior at gyms that you deal with, like the bad fitness-oriented behavior, is not attractive women are being like weird about filming their workouts. Overwhelmingly, the negativity that you see at gyms is incel, weirdo, like trad athletic LARPing, where guys are promoting exercise as some kind of like God-given gateway to return to tradition, where you get to be like a trad cath with a 14-year-old farmer's wife or something. The negativity around working out has always been about male insecurity. It's been about male insecurity and the narratives that men build around working out and what it means politically to be fit and what it means to be not fit. If we're in favor of gym positivity, I feel like there'd be a way larger bias towards having videos talking down to people who make fun of fat people at gyms, talking down to people who treat fitness like some kind of political, like self-actualized ideal, where you ignore the opinions of people who aren't fit, or you treat fitness like some kind of mental health shortcut where you get to ignore any other kind of issue you have. Man, I don't know. Gym positivity doesn't begin and end with stuff like that, right? Like, here, let me take a look at this. Doesn't this guy do that in the first tweet? Okay, they do, but I guess, like, my issue here is this. I'm going to, like, really quickly... Why is it that when I search paint in my apps section of my search window, it doesn't bring up paint? Why does it do that? Why is Windows search so bad? The only thing that I still miss Mac computers for... No, guys, it was bad with Windows 10 as well. The only thing that I really miss Macs for is that when you search for something in Mac Finder, it'll actually find it for you. This happened in Windows 10 as well, guys. Use Linux, you can't? No, I will not be. Fine, this PC, local disk, C. Where is paint? Oh my god. Okay, fine. What about... Not OBS. Clip Studio Paint. There we go. With Windows 11, Paint isn't installed. I hate computers so much, man. You guys have no idea. Okay, here. Drawing program. Thank you. Okay, so here's the problem, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with dunking on dumb bitches in the gym, okay? That's my lifeblood. However, we have to understand that if we're called the CEO of gym positivity and we're tackling negativity in the gym, okay? We have to acknowledge the fact that, like, in terms of the shit that people are dealing with, in terms of gym negativity, this right here is the percentage that refers to women filming their workouts with their big juicy asses and being weird to guys who are looking at them normally in the background, okay? And this right here is like incel masculine revivalism, where all of their discourse around working out is some kind of hyper-essentialist, you're not a man unless you do X or Y. And then this wedge right here is people who make fun of fat people at gyms. And then this wedge right here on the far left is like people who have fucking manorexia or who have like insane insecurity issues they project onto everyone else, all right? So it seems really weird that the disproportionate focus would be on this wedge when this, and this are everywhere, you know? I feel like, if anything, a ton of the people who are watching these videos of Joey Swolls are those incels who are just mad at women in their gyms and want an excuse to dunk on women. And it's like, oh, here's a hot woman with a fat ass. Now I can hypocritically appreciate her appearance while also being kind of latently resentful that she feels entitled to this space, despite it being like a hegemonically masculine space, you know? Stop. No copyright. It's the video. She looks back at the guy and she doesn't seem attracted to him, which I agree is a weird, rude thing to do.
What makes you think this is okay to post? You and your friend film that man in the background. You make that face, all to make a joke at his expense that he's unattractive, that he's ugly, that he's not your type. And then you post it on social media. For what? Did you ever stop to think what that man would feel like if he saw that video?
See, I agree with Joey here. I think it's really rude to essentially take a video of a guy in a gym and be like, oh, I don't find him attractive. That's like really dumb. I don't like that at all.
So I asked if I could hop in.
Wait, what?
I saw Bro struggling with his PR. So I asked if I could hop in.
Massively cunty behavior right here.
I had to start pressing.
One of the things that upsets me most in the gym is people thinking they're better than others simply because they're bigger or stronger. You're not. Just because you can lift more doesn't give you the right to treat people poorly. I hope this gym sees...
I totally agree. Yeah. Matt, keep in mind, I'm not like even attacking Joey Swoll. I just feel like it's very obvious if you take a look at the replies in a lot of these that there is a lot of that weird incel shit. He seems to be pretty nice. I don't know if I'm faulting him. Sorry, SDL, I don't see it.
So what he's doing is a weighted neck exercise. This is really good for strengthening neck muscles, mobility, range of motion. A lot of fighters, a lot of boxers do these, as well as athletes, because studies show there's a lot of benefits in preventing concussions. A lot of people that have suffered major neck injuries also do these for rehab. How do I know? I had to watch my father do these after he broke his neck. But if you wanted to know so badly, why not just walk up to him and ask him? But no, instead...
Why would you wait? Why would you do that? I don't think a lot of people would think to do that, to like walk up and ask what exercise they're doing. Usually people kind of stick to their own at the gym. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think this video is necessarily wrong. This is a pretty small TikTok, too. It's like 766 likes. It's just like, what does he do? It is a weird-looking exercise. It doesn't even seem that mean-spirited. I don't know. It's not even TikTok? Oh, yeah, that's Instagram. Isn't it? Wait, is it? I think this is Insta, not TikTok. We saw this video. Yeah, this one right here, where he's weirdly defensive about this guy, and she calls him a male Karen, even though he didn't seem to mind the other video where the guy calls the other guy the male Karen. The one where she has, let's be real, this gigantic, juicy ass up front and center where you can see the thong underneath. 160,000 likes. I don't know. I don't think the issue here is with Joey Swoll. I think it's just either knowingly or unknowingly, I don't know to what extent he's aware of or complicit in it, but there is definitely going to be a bias online where if you're posting videos where you're kind of like critiquing other people for their behavior at a gym, ones where you are giving attractive women shit are going to cultivate a particular kind of response. I don't think it's Joey, though. This could be said anytime a woman appears in a negative light. Well, okay, let me put it this way, okay? Let me try to put it this way, all right? Imagine if like okay. Imagine if I did a TikTok prank series, all right? And basically, the goal of my prank series was that I was going to go up to people in public and I was going to get uncomfortably close to them, like I'm pretending that I know them, and it'll be how they react. So maybe like the premise is I see my friend from behind and I run up and I put my arm around them because they're my friend, but actually they're not my friend. And I pretend that I thought that they were my friend. So you run up to a guy and you're like, hey, dude, what's up? I haven't seen you in. And then they're like, dude, what? And I'm like, oh, whoa, sorry. Haha, my bad. And then you skip off. This isn't like, I'm not just inventing it. This is a real thing. Now, obviously, if you do this with 100 people and it's 50 men and 50 women, you are going to have very different reactions between men and women, like on average, okay? Like if a guy randomly has a hand put around them and they look to their left and it's some stranger, they're more likely to go like, dude, whoa, 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 whoa. Whereas if a woman has an arm put around them and they look to their left, look up to their left at a much larger, much stronger person who has put their arm around them, on average, you know, their reaction is not going to be anywhere near as playful. I remember there was a video a while back where a guy would, while sitting at like a concrete bench, lay their head on other people to see how they'd react. And there were guys who would play along with it or think it was funny, but no woman did. Like no women think it's funny when you just randomly lean on them or put an arm around them. And a ton of people in the comments were making fun of the women there. They were like, wow, the guys were all cool with it. Why are women such bitches? Why are women so fucking mean? Why are women so repellent? Man, why do women have such bad personalities? And all the people who were saying this were like 14-year-old incel rejects who have no fucking idea. Like their brains are fucking empty. They have no idea. And even if you do this 50-50 to men and to women, and even if your content is identical in your treatment of men and women, you can understand what I say. You can understand what I mean when I say, like, the total experience of your content might end up still being really misogynistic, right? The audience you cultivate, the total, like, the overall effect of what you produce, even if you are completely impartial and neutral in how you treat things, will still end up, the audience decides what's important, and it's your responsibility as a content creator to understand how it's being perceived, how it's being treated. Again, I don't think Joey Swoll is a bad guy. It seems like he's got, I don't know, a pretty good mind for this stuff. I don't think that's bad. But it is, don't you think it's really unfortunate how even a channel that is meant to be about gym positivity is, at least to an extent, still being kind of like guided towards an affirmation of misogynistic behavior because there are so many people with a chip on their shoulder about women looking to make it about their sexist agenda? Does that make sense?
I just wanted to send you a video and let you know that you inspired me today. I'm at the gym now, wasn't really feeling my workout. I was going to quit and go.
Daniil is chewing on a cable. Daniil, do you know how USB cables taste? He does. It wasn't plugged in. He's fine. Daniil, how does it taste? Does it taste like metal and rubber, mostly? Is that how it tastes?
Go home, and then somebody tagged me on your video, and it inspired me to stay, to work hard, and I had an absolutely great workout because of you. So thank you. I also want to say congratulations for your first day on the treadmill. That's amazing. And
TikTok comments seem to be, okay, hold on. TikTok, Joey, Swoll. Let's go directly to the source here. He's got 182 million likes and 6.6 million followers. You know, we're only looking at the Twitter right now. Maybe we should go to the actual source of this, where I immediately see more. Okay.
Why does every man think that like girls only go here to look at men? Like I could care less. You have a six-pack. Congratulations. Like I mean, good job, but like.
Who cares about comments? He's already talked about idiots like that. The comments matter a lot Because at the end of the day, I don't actually care what a person is doing. I care about what the consequence of what their behavior is. So even if a person has nothing but the best intentions and is conscientious and considerate and careful in how they, manage this stuff, if the consequence still ends up emboldening bad ideas, we have to at least be aware of it. But he's denounced those people already? Okay. But there's still something to say. Your defensiveness is interesting. Do you seriously think there's no value at all in a weirdly disproportionate bias in the comments and responses to a gym positivity TikToker just because he's denounced it? Like there's nothing at all there? Like the denunciation of the behavior of the audience to you, that's the end of the analysis? There's nothing more to look at? Okay, well, I guess he's going to try being up there on the back of the chair. I don't know if he's capable of balancing up there, but okay. No, can't eat the chair. You can't do that. Artemy and Pigeon can eat the chair, okay? They're already adults.
Come on. Come on.
Why am I looking at this? Oh, man. There sure is a lot of stuff here.
If you're too insecure to be in my camera for a half second, make a home gym and stay home, pussy.
Oh man. I don't want to do any body shaming, man, but holy shit. This guy has a lot of unearned confidence.
Is that recording, bro? You're all good. You can come through if you want. Is that recording? Yeah. Can you turn it off for a second? For what? For a second. You can.
The only person that needs to stay home is you. Getting upset at that person, calling them that, all because they don't want to be in your video while you're filming in a locker room on a tripod? Really? Not to mention...
That's totally true.
This is...
Yeah, I really don't think that I have a problem with Joey. I guess I'm just more interested in the trends here. I wonder what we can find, like, the comment section looking like. Here. Why are there so few comments? The top one has 130 likes on a TikTok with 62,000 likes? Wait, did comments get hidden here? Wait, hold on. 62,000 likes, 146 likes on the top here. If I go to another video with comparable views that has a guy, the top comments 4,400, 1,700, 540, 3,300, 2,900. But then a video of equal size, it's a TikTok thing? Yeah, but I scrolled way down. It looks like there's like a ton of top liked comments have been sheared off the top here. Like, look, I'm scrolling all the way through this. It's 1 and 0. Maybe he's cleaning out the toxic comments. Were the toxic comments every single comment with more than 150 likes? There should be comments here that have thousands. Maybe he's deleting the comments. No, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying that I have a feeling that the top comments here were so toxic that he had to shear off basically all of the top ones. It's TikTok, what do you expect? No, okay, you're not understanding. You have two videos, one with a guy in them and one with a girl in them. If the evidence is that the one with the girl in it has had an enormous number of top comments sheared off, doesn't that seem indicative? Right? Do you understand what I'm saying here? Like there was behavior in the audience specific to the one with the woman here that he felt the need to remove? Okay? That's what I'm saying. Yeah. What about another one with a chick? This one. This one has larger comments. I don't want to be filmed in the gym, period. You know your video's screwed when Joey Swoll reacts to your video. She deleted it again. Okay. There is one top comment here. Would there be more normally? But if he's deleting negative comments, isn't that action that he's taking against toxicity in his community? Yes, Punk Frog. I agree. As I keep saying, I don't think the issue here is Joey Swoll. What I'm saying is, if there's a need to do that to begin with, that is the disproportionate behavior of the audience that I'm referring to. We're doing a broad critique here. I don't know why so many people are trying to... I've said like 8 times that I think I like him, that I don't think he's done anything wrong. Well, I'm sure he's done something wrong. I mean, at some point. But if there's a need to do that, then that is referring to something, is it not? A lot of these don't make their... Oh my God. I swear to God, they're inventing larger dumpies.
Watch this guy try move.
These ones have lots of larger comments. I just wonder, is there a way to know if anything's been, like, pruned? Is there a way to know? I guess the best thing that you could do would be to check Twitter, right? Because you can't delete replies on Twitter. Yeah, let me check Twitter. Wait, hold on. Joey Swoll. We're like jumping back and forth here, aren't we? I hope you guys understand why I'm doing this. This isn't like an attack on Joey or anything. It's just interesting. Okay. So this is the video that had like weirdly few replies, where he felt the need to follow it up with a reply saying, "I never attack anyone or act hateful, please." You always come after women, though. I wonder why. What in the world are you talking about? Yeah, he doesn't always come after women. Oh, here's Zuby. This guy's like far right. This guy's like an insane MAGA dude. Normal. Here's a conservative React meme from circa like 2011. Actually from 2007. Yeah, 2011 might actually be too modern. It doesn't look that bad, I suppose. Maybe because that one didn't pick up as much? This one picked up a lot. Oh, here's that same guy as before. Jim's in 2023. Here's to the National Day of Hate backfiring spectacularly, but he retweeted a Nazi getting punched gif. So he's a crypto Musk shill who still hates Nazis? I guess that's good. I think it's great when people hate Nazis. I would say it's one of the best things to hate, actually. But then we have trans Family Guy. I don't know. Why does the U.S. want war so bad? Oh, was he a Russia shill? I have no idea what we're doing right now. Average WWE fan, lol. Yeah, there might be a kind of ideological incoherence here. The average person is politically illiterate. It doesn't look that bad. Never look into the socio-political positions of Insta models. Here, let's see if we can salvage this with a little bit of constructive analysis as opposed to deconstructive analysis, okay? If we're talking about gym positivity, interestingly enough, one of the most maligned and misunderstood elements of gym positivity, one that I think would be cool if Joey Swoll at some point brought up or addressed, was actually the health at every size movement. You guys remember that? Health at every size. Naturally, the name of this movement prompted like a massive wave of, hard-hitting intellectual conservatives to point out that weighing 800 pounds and weighing 140 pounds do not actually have the same effect on your body, which, brilliant analysis, fantastic stuff, really opened my eyes. There are 2 basic principles to the health at every size movement that, of course, never get addressed by conservatives, and they are this. First of all, you can't actually tell that much about a person's health based on their weight. this is an objective fact. It's not really up for discussion. It's not an opinion. There are plenty of people who look fit because they're skinny, but in reality, their body is desperately deprived of nutrients and they are dying. In fact, being lightly underweight is a lot worse for your body for being lightly overweight for options that are just kind of obvious if you think about it. There are people who are fit in the sense that they have a lot of muscle going on, but have a number of underlying health issues that have been left unaddressed. And it's entirely possible to be like really physically fit and also be kind of pudgy or even fat. It just means you're carrying around more weight. Now, obviously, and this is a fact, the more weight you carry around, the more strain you put on your body in some respects, your ankles, your heart, your lungs, blah, blah. Meaning that if you could take a person of a certain level of physical fitness and then reduce the amount of fat on their body in a way that does not affect that physical fitness, then you would have, on average, a healthier person because there would then be less weight on their heart, on their knees, on their ankles, on all that crap. That is true. But that doesn't mean that you can't be healthier as a fat person than any given skinny person, depending on a wide variety of complicated circumstances. There's actually a lot of medical fat phobia in the industry where people will be afflicted with like really serious health conditions and be fat, and doctors won't take seriously their health conditions because they're fat, like a lose weight kind of thing. But there are literally thousands of health conditions that are not affected by your weight, by being fat, meaning that oftentimes doctors just won't take it seriously. We do obviously weigh way too much, on average these days. A lot of that has to do with people living in suburbs, so they have to drive everywhere, not walk everywhere. Our environments are less, accepting of casual physical fitness in the sense that it's like really difficult to just go out there in car-centric infrastructure and just go get a walk on. And also, high fructose corn syrup is in everything. Food companies have spent a lot of money saving pennies on every unit of goods produced. And the consequence of that is that they have produced like cheap, affordable, and highly addictive foods that are far less healthy than what we have today. People back in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, it's not like they were all super crazy healthy, but if you go back and look at videos of them, they were all a lot skinnier than they are today. Here, look, literally, like beach in 1970s. Not that long ago. I misspelled beach because I was doing this with my left hand, and I have a cat on my shoulder now. Yeah, here we go. See? This was just your average family back in the 1970s. Not really. This is actually a bodybuilder. You can tell by the muscles. Let me find an actual picture. I think it's kind of funny that popped up as one of the first pictures. Yeah, average American at the time. Ocean Beach, 1970s, old school cool. There you go. We'll just go with this. Look, people back in the day probably did exercise a bit more on average than we do now, or at least they would have had to get around a little bit more. But the general, the general, decrease in apparent fitness over time has in large part been due to the food we've consumed. Anyway, the second big component of health at every size is the idea that regardless of how fat you are or what size you are, you should make an effort to work out. Now, funnily enough, Joey Swoll actually promotes this concept.
At the gym.
Joey Swoll actually promotes this concept in that video that we briefly looked at, the one where he was speaking positively of the fat woman on the treadmill. This one right here, see? First day on the treadmill went like this. This one right here. When Joey Swoll is praising her for putting in the work to walk on the treadmill, he is literally reaffirming the principle health at every size, that regardless of the size of your body, you can still put effort in to be healthier than you are now. But this statement, this movement, health at every size, it led people to freak out. They flipped out at the time. That's the kind of stuff that I want to see gym positivity for, especially in a country where like everyone is fat, Look, here's him signal boosting a TikTok with 5 likes. Don't be the reason someone quits. Be the reason they start, stay, and succeed. And then it's a lady doing a run, or I don't know. they have a nose ring. They have a septum piercing. They, them person running. Oh, this one only has 1,000 likes. But it was also from late 2022. You guys all get what I'm trying to say here, don't you? Daniil makes it really difficult to concentrate. I don't think Joey Swoll is bad at all. I just think we have to be careful about the trends that we set with the kinds of negativity that we criticize. Even if you're always right all the time, being right can sometimes be a kind of dishonesty. We've seen that before, haven't we? Where if you exclusively criticize one side of the aisle, but not the other sides, an implication of disproportionate correctness can be given. Jimmy Dore does this a lot, where it's like, Jimmy Dore will criticize the Democrats, sometimes justly, but then he'll either defend or completely ignore the rampant tide of fascism from the right. Here, hold on. Okay. I turned off the filter. Anyway, the lesson of the story is that exercising is good and we should all do it. Okay.